Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are. It's us, and we're on the screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where's the Santa hat? It's gone. We might see the Santa hat come back, make another appearance.
We got to win.
Once we get to game 5. No. I'm telling you, only game 5s. Only game 5s.
No.
Game 5 Santa hat is the clutch factor. Okay, this is what we've been missing the whole time, but now we've got the F. Santa hat. We just took a big dub because of the Santa hat.
I wasn't wearing it until we won the game, Turtle.
That's for you to know and me to never find out.
You have a camera on me the whole time. You're the only one that can see me. In fact,
look,
other people might have been able to create their own head cam, but you're always What are you talking about?
I agree to nothing. The only thing I know is that we destroyed XSET in game 5. We almost threw. We had 2 games where we lost complete control of the ball. We weren't moving the ball down the field through passes. We were just giving away possession. But we bounced back. That's what I'm talking about, F. And we are up against Space Station. We've got a rematch from week 2 playoffs. How do we need to come out here if we want to take this dub? Honestly, I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, this, this is one of those questions that is, I think, the $1 million question, right? If I could answer this one, then I would quit this job and take Miztik's job and win world championships, right? Like that.
Wow. Are you saying? Wow, that's. I see where you're.
Go ahead, keep going.
I see where you're trying to be ambitious. That's messed up, man.
What were you saying? What are you saying?
You know what? I'm just saying that I would ideally like to see you out here casting with me so you'd never leave me alone. In times like this where we're up against Space Station, we need all the energy. We need the Santa hat. We need everything we can get because Space Station have been on fire, not only in RLCSX in the Regional 1, in the first regional event, but also in the grid they've been popping off.
You really wanted to get out of that lane, didn't you?
Stop laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you. I've now like baited that twice.
Let's just say that your new haircut, you're a different man with that haircut.
You say new haircut? I've been like this for a month, dude.
You wore a hat the first weekend, so it's a new haircut to me. All right.
It's still 3 weeks, dude. That's not new.
That is still brand new if I never saw it, okay? It's new to me and to my lifestyle, all right?
Sure. Well, this is promising, in all honesty. This is the kind of slow play that we want to have. Pine has offensive control of the ball for the most part.
Oh, my goodness.
We be scoring!
Okay, last weekend, I saw comparisons from Percy and Sypical. And now Percy, he gets the flip reset dunk against Sypical, the arguably best player in North America. Come on. F-Dot, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding.
Dude, that play was sick. Oh, my goodness. Dude, Alpine, I'm telling you, man. The mechanics from this roster continue to amaze me and surprise me.
I'm telling you, man. They were really fun to watch in the rival series, and they would have these times where they popped off.
Well, I understand why.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah. Oh, but we have to counter Arsenal. This man. If we remember back to our playoff spot against SSG, Arsenal kept going for these 1v1 plays where he'd get multiple demos or he'd just get that flick over the last man. And speaking of flicks, look at Jordan with that pre-flip flick. That was crazy.
That was, oh man, that was. It looked like the teammates weren't. You see this. It looked like the teammates didn't expect him to pull that crazy stuff off. Like that was an insane play. And if somebody was there, it would have been a goal. But I don't think anybody expected him to pull that off. So they were like not in position.
Yeah, exactly. Well, nobody expects that either. That's one of those plays where if you get scored on in that way, you just give up at the end of the day. It's over. Like, okay. You leave the match.
That one happened. All right, halfway through.
See, we got that first goal, and we are backing down a little bit, which, isn't bad, but I kind of like the aggression that we came out the gates with. Oh, but look at that pass across. Okay, this is what I'm talking about.
See, for me, this is, obviously, you want to keep slamming it in the other team's net the entire time, but it's almost like control is more important than possession to a certain extent for this team, and, right now, they don't seem out of control. Pine feels like, even on defense here, feels like they're locked in and the pace dictators,
Yeah. Well, we're warmed up completely. I think it could have been a blessing in disguise that we managed to go to Game 5 against XSET, because it gave us more of a chance to warm up in those situations where we have to panic a bit. You know, we saw many times where our defense was either going for double commits or a rotation got cut off, like I talked about. You can't hit the brakes if you're rotating, especially against SSG. Once you start making a little slow rotation, it's over. And Jordan, the banger off the corner. We are on fire. A minute and a half left.
Look at
Still
this, though.
scoreless on the side of SSG.
Yeah, look at this play. Jordan just comes over the top of Sypical.
And we found somebody with a clear. That's what I'm talking about. You talked about the possession, the control, sniping our own teammates on the other side of the map.
Well, that's, you know, last time I said, I mean, nobody was expecting that to be as clean, so that's why nobody was in position. This time around, all right, if you're going to hit that dude, we're going to be in position. And then goes right on in.
Well, the fact that Jordan was even up there, though, like, what was the man doing up there? The confidence.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, 0% chance homie doesn't boom this to me.
Yeah.
0% chance. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying.
You like the risky plays. That's the F.dot way. But we're all cramped together in this corner. I do not really know what's happening. We were literally so close together. Thankfully, we're spreading out now. Jordan in the midfield, Majicbear still with the solo plays. You like what? What do you like, F.dot? Huh?
I like the trust in the team. That's what it is. It's because like those risky plays, like, so if Jordan goes up there, he's running. Sypical's chasing him. So if the pass doesn't work out, it's still fine. You're still in the 2v2 on your third court. So like it's almost no harm, no foul if things don't work out that way. And if they do, you literally score a goal. Take the chance on your teammates, bro. I love it.
And the best part about the grid is we can see the comparison in our rotation. Week 1 and week 2 we popped off, to be honest. But week 1 especially, it felt like we were trying to play so safe and defensive that we would say, like to your point, F.dot, you know, I could try and predict that my teammate's going to boom clear this, but instead I'll play the safe route and go back so we have more people on defense. But there's no point, because then you're just going to step on each other's toes. There's less space for your teammates to work around the defense. And overall, it's just not the ideal play. And we see it here in full effect, baby.
Beautiful game there. And honestly, like, real clean, man.
Yeah.
This is Space Station Gaming.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, oh my goodness. This is SSG, baby. And we're in here like, who you talking to?
Yeah.
And I like that.
I mean, this might be a little bit of a, I guess, a pre-show to what we're going to see also in the regional event. So not only is this fantastic practice for everybody on the side of Alpine, but if we can, you know, I would say taking SSG to Game 5 alone is a huge sign of not only potential, but improvement over the past few weeks. But to come out in Game 1, Percy, styles completely over Sypical, who we talked about comparing the man. I mean, now I think Percy might be even better, slightly. You know, after that play, I'm starting to lean a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The underdog is making me believe. Okay,
I'm never gonna blast somebody for believing in the young gun.
We got to go for the bold statements, bro.
I mean, that's like 0.72 extra bold, but sure.
Percy is pretty amazing though. I mean, this guy has definitely. I feel like whenever you look at, we always talk about Majicbear being the one's god himself, but in terms of flash with the threes, I think Percy has him beat. We saw Jordan almost get some musty flicks in week 1, week 2, but Percy so far a little bit more consistent overall with the mechanics.
Percy seems to like just play real fast.
Yeah,
like really high speed of gameplay, kind of like in a way that's just more play style than actual like tactics. Sort of like when you talk about a skateboarder being a fast skater. Like, that doesn't make you better or worse. It's just like the way he does things is just quick, and it's fun to watch because of it. And I think because of it, if you look at the majority of the first goals, Percy is the one that scores these like off the rip goals.
Well, the benefit of having a play style like that, as Sypical puts another shot on net, and then we bump him out of the way, a double commit 2 on defense. Things are getting kind of shaky. We've managed to use a little bit of damage control, and it's working out. But like I was saying, I feel like whenever you're a player who has that speed element, that you're just overall a lot faster with the way you move down the field, it's nice because you can mix it up then. Once you got the speed element, you can throw people off guard. If you're Percy, you can slow this ball down and get some mind games, man.
Sure, yeah. And that's been a big part of what's been able to, of how Alpine's been able to get some goals. We've seen a lot of kind of like fakes off of that speed. But this game, A little bit more defensive. Space Station's just pushing it in and like trying to just shove it in our goal over and over again. Really no like flair or prettiness to it. Just like shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball.
Percy too. Speaking of shooting the ball, look at that man, almost into the corner. Our accuracy, dude. We have hit that top corner. What was it, 3 or 4 times so far today alone?
Yeah.
Such an improvement. It's still looking to go down the field. And like you said, it seems like they're trying to force their way into the back of the net, which is scary because then Arsenal, the man's is going to go for some demos, and you have to avoid them.
So we've had a very small amount of time on offense, but with that time, we a successful like shot attempt, not successful like we got a clean look on goal without being able to score. Whereas like Space Station are maintaining possession, but not really getting a look onto the actual net itself for the most part.
Yeah, I think their game plan overall, knowing that, you know, if you're Space Station, I think that this is one of those series where you don't switch up your play style too much and you go for the safer route, which is just force a mistake and wait for one to happen, honestly, instead of trying to go for a demo or something. As here's one for Sypical as he just bangs this across the net. He's got a wide open shot. Where's our third man, though? That's the question.
So this is, man.
Jordan.
Yeah,
it looked like he might have gone for the boost, too.
That's what I was going to say. It looked like he just wasn't fast enough. I assume not enough boost. He was going a different direction. But either way, good attention to detail from Space Station to understand that window and just knock it on in. That's one of those goals that looks really easy, but is easy because of the difficult scenario set up, right?
Yeah. Well, it's for Sypical to notice that he could put a shot on net because it's a risky play when you go for a wide point-blank shot from midfield. Because if you miss or if the defender was actually in position, they're going to get a great counter-attack attempt.
All right,
on
the enemy side, but good defense.
Oh, nice 50. There we go. Jordan going for the bumps too. Majicbear, there it is. Oh my! I thought maybe the defender was gonna catch up. Dude, I was scared. I saw that final defender rotating in. I got terrified.
Man, looking at the mechanics on the side of Space Station is they're just so good, and to be able to wrestle out of that scenario, like that drive to our net was just stolen, and that's, you know, predicting where your opponent's gonna play. I like that.
Oh, another bump play. Oh my
Sypical.
goodness. No, crossbar, why? Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Oh,
I felt
man.
that in my soul, dude. I felt that directly in the depths of my soul. Off the crossbar down, it bounces out. We had the setup, and then now Retals breaks our ankle. This is not the way it was supposed to work out.
And this is, I'm sorry, that's my favorite Rocket League to watch. I love watching that just individual drive to the bucket. Unfortunate for us, dude. Alpine, that last like exchange, 2 strong looks on goal. One was a little rough, and the second was just
off the crossbar.
Just yeah, man. It's just,
man,
it hurts.
See, when I'm playing too, it's funny because I don't even consider hitting the crossbar as a miss. If I'm playing this game, I hit the crossbar, I'm like, unlucky. That was just pure unlucky. So, you know, that's the excuse I would pull out of my pocket.
Unfortunate.
There it is.
Just unfortunate. No, not here. Not here. Not here.
But that play actually did stem from a demo too. So, and we think about the first goal we got this game.
Yeah.
A lot of demo plays from our boys Alpine, and I like it because we're mixing up. We didn't do that first game, and now we're catching them off guard.
Yeah, just trying to like change gears.
Yeah.
Come at them with a different approach. Man, the cleanliness is impressive. It really is. Just watching like the catches and everything.
Yeah, that first touch. I mean, we even saw XSET last series with a lot of great first touches where they could keep it close. And then Arsenal going for one here. Look at that. That first touch has popped up so eloquently to where he could follow it up without a defender even coming close to matching him. And then, I didn't see the defender. I thought it was an open net.
Me too. I didn't see.
But he blended in so well.
Oh man, I was like, oh okay.
We take those. 5 seconds left though. Keep this ball up. Alpine, the buzzer beater. Majicbear, please. You can do this. Maybe the 50 doesn't go up the wall. I saw this is Rocket League moment. It was almost there. We had the 50 in place, bro. What are you laughing at?
It was just so poorly timed. You're like, all right, they got to keep this ball up. Game end. Like,
Somebody in chat even says Turtle knows a lot about hitting crossbars, bro. This is not what I want to see when I look at our stream. We need to not roast me, roast SSG. Why am I getting all the heat, bro? This doesn't make sense.
I mean, you're bringing it home.
It's true. I will bear this pain so long as we can get our boys to Game 5 against SSG. I'll sacrifice.
It'll be tough. But I think the biggest key here is that it hasn't been a complete strikeout. I mean, that's, like I said, I expect Alpine to be able to win a game against Space Station, maybe 2, and look competitive, if not damn good in all 5 games. That's what I expect out of this matchup.
Even back in the other playoffs when we did go up against Space Station, we couldn't even keep up with that pace, man. They were outperforming on another level. Like, it didn't even seem like Alpine had a chance. But then come here, and we don't even know really who has the most momentum. It could be us right away. In game number 3, Percy takes the first goal.
Beautiful pass here from Majicbear. Percy again in the right spot, trusting the teammates to be able to set everybody up.
Yes, sir.
And right away, another first clean goal. Clean is important there because, I mean, this is the matchup where that matters. If you like oopsie daisy it on in, it has a lot different of a feeling than if you straight up score on Space Station Gaming.
Yeah, when you earn a goal against these guys instead of just getting one handed to you as a player, it's got to fill you with confidence.
Uh-oh. All right, turn it around here. Another transition opportunity.
Majicbear, what a shot,
rockets it there.
We have done a good job at putting on some difficult shots. Even Jordan then to respond and put one off the crossbar. We're forcing SSG to waste so much boost trying to get this clear out. And even Retals, he goes for the solo clear. It doesn't go anywhere, and he gives possession back to us. And now we have full possession to push forward and go for a pass, which we didn't do. But you know what? It's okay.
Okay, this is a nice little setup. That's what I wanted. Somebody right there off of Jordan.
Oh, the bumps too.
Smooth. Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, the demo. Oh, my.
Send it up. Oh, come on.
Dude, the play was there. We had the midfield pass. We had the third man rotating out with the demo. But then where was the shot, man? Where was it?
This is, much akin to what we saw plague us in week number 1. Alpine just they just weren't shooting well. And the shots have been, in all honesty, the shots have looked better than they actually have been tonight because of how successful the setups have been. I really think that's correct. Like, we've seen a couple of, corner bangers from Majicbear specifically, but all the other goals have just been, really good team play setup opportunities. Not exactly, zinger goals.
Yeah. Well, and even last series, we did have some pretty beautiful mechanical goals, especially coming out of Percy. And then, but do you not remember the Percy goal in the first game, man? You talking about shooting the man got the flip reset to the dunk. So there's some spice there. There's some magic in our veins, and I don't know what this is. This Arsenal. Why? What?
What is this?
This is one that we just ignore. For Percy's sake, we don't talk about this.
Yeah, it's a little rough there. Not a great one.
What? I like how you pause to fully consume what you're watching and the mistake there on defense.
It happens, It happens.
Still tied up though.
Not bad.
It's one of those that you can brush off easier because you're not trailing. You're just back to an even playing field.
You're just chilling.
Oh, the miss.
Crossbar.
Oh,
great play by Retals.
There's always somebody on defense.
Who's there?
Last second, the shot. Where is the shooting? Again, please. I don't want week 1 flashbacks. I'm traumatized. We are getting so close. The ball is set right up in front of the net, and we can't find the finishing shot.
That was so disrespectful. The low speed bump.
I feel like Whenever you go for a bump and you don't even have any boost, it's just like, why? Why are you doing this? And if it works, you're even more mad.
It's like, what did you like? Just the low speed bump is so fun. Makes this like clunk noise. Everything about it is a win. We got to be ready for this.
Yeah, nice clears from Sypical too, to get that one out of harm's way. Nice little dribble play. And overall, I mean, we have possession. This ball has been stuck, but SSG have not been worried whatsoever about keeping that ball in their own half.
All right. 1 minute warning.
Okay, the Majicbear. Okay, back to Percy. Okay.
Close. They are so Spacestation Gaming. The way Spacestation Gaming are. The way they're having the upper hand here is they're just able to predict our passing lines, and they're just filling them. They are just getting in between our players, which is a concept that is like easier said than done. It's like that's what it was made for.
Yeah,
like, that's the whole game of Rocket League, right? Like,
they're definitely basing their positions more off of our players rather than the ball, which is a smart move, because with how much we're trying to pass, that is the best option. I mean, even here we're trying to get in the midfield. We almost had the shot. It's the shooting. It's just the shooting, man. Oh no, not the 1v1 Arsenal play. Please no.
Nah, bro.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. No Santa hat is needed yet.
Hit it back. Hit it back.
Oh no. 0 seconds. He has full boost. Retals. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're chilling.
It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. Okay.
Overtime, baby. Overtime. I'm not going to say anything about the result or what I think is going to happen. We're just going to watch the games.
I have no idea. How could it end? I don't even know the possible permutations. Like.
Exactly. Oh my. Jordan has so much boost too. I thought he was going to go for another double tap there.
All right. Low to the ground this time around. Kind of nice.
Oh my God. That was almost insane. Arsenal. That was, I don't know if that was a musty flick or what exactly that was, but the flick was insane. He's had multiple situations. We have been denying him in those 1v1 plays, but if he gets a little bit more warmed up, I'm a little bit terrified.
Uh-oh, here it is. This is the moment. Oh!
Okay, we're blocking him, bro. We're stuffing his face.
He tried to go for it. He really tried to get fancy up there. You saw the break tap.
Yeah.
Sypical's just as deadly, though.
But we're still getting in front of him. Look at this. We have an answer for every shot.
All right. Majicbear's going to get it out of here. Nice play.
50s.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Majicbear has no boost. No, we're good.
He's so afraid right now.
Well, he needs to collect some pads, but it's almost like he doesn't want to get out of position just for a split second because the pressure is so intense from Space Station.
Percy making this rotation allows Majicbear to get out there and get some boost, though.
Yeah.
And so now we should kind of be ready to go.
Oh, no. Sypical.
Again, those catches from Space Station to keep everything in control.
Yeah.
So impressive, and a big part of what I think Alpine need to incorporate into their game a little bit more than they already do.
Yeah. We need to get this ball out. We haven't had any offensive pressure this entire overtime. We've been getting starved out. We've had a few moments, too, where it seems like if that rotation from Space Station had been more predicting, excuse me, that mistake. As a demo comes out from Retals, this is not good, but Jordan, he's got the 50. That might go in too. Oh, the clears, bro. We're always in the way. I'm amazed.
Percy gets the clear. He's gonna waddle.
Okay, Percy. Okay, I see you.
Just lobbing it here and there. Okay, one more time. We're gonna get control here.
Oh, nice 1v1.
Okay, good. That was a really like graphic sound. I didn't mean for it to sound so like intense.
It sent tingles down my spine, but in a good way. In a good way. Okay. We're still getting in front of the shots. Retals a little bit off. We have not connected like a single pass this entire overtime, man. This is not good.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Good.
Good 50 so far. Jordan with another 50. Percy has boost there. Does he have a double tap off the ceiling? Does he? Oh, I thought it was going in. Almost into the corner.
Turtle, that was not really that close.
That was the one, bro. That was the one we needed. But Jordan, I like the slow play too. in the corner. Okay, keeping this ball in. Just try to create some pressure here.
Well, now we're looking for that control again. Like, this is how Alpine finds success, by controlling the ball, keeping like their speed, dictating the pace of the game is how Alpine want to play this one. Percy's gonna grab a demo.
Majicbear. Oh, the shooting, man. We have the setups. They look so pretty. Swear at the shot. It looks so good, man.
Okay, 1v3. I don't think that's gonna work, boys. Everybody's just trying to play hero ball now. Like, which I guess, okay, the passing game wasn't working. Go for the 1v1s, I suppose, but like, that's just not happening either.
Okay.
4 minutes of OT, dude.
We've almost played another entire game of Rocket League. Oh, he's got the save though. Both teams have had some solid opportunities on net. Still, I think SSG have a little bit more control. If we can just maybe go for a demo to disrupt that rotation just a bit. It's Arsenal, please.
What?
Why? He's insane, man. Look at this. He kept his flip. Did he go to the ceiling? He did. He did. Oh my God. That is rough, buddy. That is rough indeed. And I told you, we couldn't let Arsenal get warmed up. You saw how many 1v1 attempts this man had on our team. He would constantly get that ball positioned right in front of the net. He just had to beat 1 or 2 players. Thankfully, we had an option, had an answer every single time. Besides the ceiling play, we just didn't consider the flip.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the ceiling play is kind of insane. That's game number 2, right? We're down 0-2.
No, it's 1-2. What are you talking about? We took the first game.
We did take the first game. 1-2.
Sir?
So that means we're moving on to game 4.
Okay. I thought you were messing up. You make me panic with these numbers, man. I'm not good at the mathematics. All right.
Oh man.
But we do have that one game up our sleeve. That some form of confidence. All right.
So here's the question: when you look at a game like last one, you know, like put on your coach, your player hat or whatever, that we lost that game because of shooting accuracy, which isn't necessarily. Like, does that scare you as much as losing a game to, like, communication breakdown?
No, not at all. That's something that I was saying you could fix with just some custom training and a little bit more practice with the game, you know, on the ball. You know, communication and stuff like that is rooted much more deep into team synergy and everybody working together to fix it. Because you can fix your shooting solo with just, you know, a couple extra hours and free play training by yourself. But a team issue is something that you all have to put in hours to, and it just takes that much longer to fix.
So a little bit more, you know, keep shooting in the gym.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we have the mechanics. That's what I'm telling you. It's just we keep hitting the crossbar. Everything looks so pretty. The setup, everything is there with that final shot. And we have seen crazy mechanical plays. Percy earlier on. Jordan has almost gotten a couple musty flicks back and forth. Majicbear with some good solo plays. So the mechanics are there. But in terms of the mechanics after we get a good passing play in, that's a little rough.
And I mean, that's also the conversation about being realistic about the team. This is absolutely a team that's on the come up, that is learning, that is trying to deal with this stuff, and trying to make sure that stuff doesn't happen.
This is a tough situation too. Look at Percy on the backfield. With how high that ball was hit from Sypical, Percy has a much more difficult chance of reading that. You still need to get a hit there though. That's 100% on his shoulders, but at least credit with that initial touch from Sypical.
Clean stuff again. Spacestation, man.
They're the team to beat, bro.
Are they number 1 in NA?
That is a different subject. I think that when NRG are a little bit more smoothed out and are a bit more on point, because they have been relatively inconsistent, I would consider them to be just a little bit better right now than SSG. But in terms of recent results, man, you can't knock the consistency from Space Station. In every single tournament, and the flip resets from Retals, even when Jordan gets a demo, he still nails it.
I mean, it's interesting. Energy, like, there have been talks about, like, their inconsistency being more like what Energy did at first was the honeymoon phase, and now we're seeing the real Energy.
Yeah. Well, I just think that Energy, with how they rotate, I think their rotations still are the best in North America whenever it's clean, because I think sometimes communication can be a little bit off, but overall, I mean, I even last weekend when we were watching them play against a lower level team, they're just too good, man. It's so hard to disrupt their offense when their rotations are on point and they know how to communicate. Just things get a little bit scary, but Majicbear, the 1v1 plays. Okay, 3 minutes left. This man is trying to get us to shut up about another team because we need to focus on Alpine. Are you kidding me? Look at this.
All right, we're not out. We're still alive. Check that out.
We haven't seen too many 1v1 plays, too, from Majicbear overall today.
Right.
Maybe it was just a change-up and going for a bit more of a selfish play. That's what we need.
Probably. I mean, I say probably because...
You want to focus on the control. I get it. I understand. But look, there's 3 defenders right now in the net. There's 3 goalkeepers and more double commits. And yet we don't have the rotation to capitalize.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's like the control is obviously what the team wants to what the team looks strong doing, but Space Station have kind of read that book now.
Yeah.
They're getting in all of our passing lanes. They're denying all the opportunities that Alpine's able to pick up. So maybe walking away from that style that we've been successful with, and going to the 1v1 stuff. I thought maybe we get a little gift here too after this one hit the crossbar. Sypical has been really good at recognizing when there's an open net and when to put on an early shot. I mean, I even think back to the last game. I think that first goal that SSG got was Sypical just banging it into our own net. Yeah, it was just
pushed back so far on defense.
Well, 2 minutes and 2 goals to tie it. It's possible, and it's really like not even that crazy. So
100%.
We'll see how it works out.
I'm telling you, focus on the solo plays and like that. What is that 50? That goes in. Okay. This is a gift. This is a gift. We will take it, Percy. Good job getting that 50.
Yeah.
Oh my. And he outpaced Sypical. I'm telling you, the comparison. Percy is the next up and coming Sypical. Right there, it shows you. Let's go.
Yeah.
I believe.
I mean, where do you think? Like. Jokes aside, where do you think that comparison comes from? Is it the speed?
Yeah, you were talking about it perfectly with Percy's playstyle and how he likes to do things a little bit more flashy, but it's the speed that gives him that edge and makes him comparable to Sypical, because whenever he goes up for that ball, it's almost like nobody can beat him. And then even right here, look at him. He's predicting that 50, and he can follow it up more. That is something that only a few players in North America can do, Sypical being one of them.
Yeah.
It's rough. Look at the space though from Sypical. We spoke his name and he popped off, dude. Come on. Oh my gosh. And he realized that there was space, so he used his boost to get back down on the field and go for the little dribble.
Masterful.
See, now I'm curious. Does Sypical have 10,000 hours? What do you think about that saying where it's you have to have 10,000 hours to be a master at something?
I think numbers like that are arbitrary. Like,
okay.
I think the idea that you have to put a ton of time into something, even beyond once you think you have already mastered it, is the important lesson.
Right.
Like the true student never stops learning. Right.
Like, always tries to improve.
Yeah, I think that's really the takeaway. Is it exactly like at 9999 I'm trash, and then at 10,000 I like my brain unlocked?
Yes.
Some
well,
like
that's
Transformer
how it
brain. Like,
you obviously have
I
never
don't know
mastered
that
anything after that. Come on, bro.
I 10,000 hours.
Pull yourself together. We got 20 seconds too. We need to master the art of winning in the last seconds, please.
Sure, I'm down. We're gonna grab control real quick and, well, taken away. Gross! But this is, again.
Improvement.
We took a game off of Space Station and we look competitive in the other games that they won. That is what you ask for.
Yeah.
As a player, if you are Percy, Majicbear, or Jordan, I think you have to go in here like, I don't think you got to be like punching the wall if you lose this match,
right.
But you got to go in thinking you can win. But everyone else, like as a coach, as somebody, like, this is what you want out of this series, straight
definitely.
up and down.
One, you go back into the VOD against Spacestation Gaming last weekend, or not last weekend, last week, excuse me. In the playoffs, we did get clapped. It felt like we didn't even have a chance. There were so many moments in that series where there were glimpses of maybe potential competition from Alpine, but either way, we were just getting steamrolled by SSG. But we come out here in the first game. Initially, we blow SSG out the water. We didn't even give up a single goal, I believe, in that first game. Or no.
Yeah, no. First two games,
so. Yeah.
0 goals.
Clapped him. That's what I'm talking about. And then all of a sudden, they start to get a little bit of momentum. Things get under control. And I talked about it. Arsenal. We give him too many 1v1 chances. He's 100% going to put a few of those away. And I think that goal from Arsenal off the ceiling is what changed things for SSG. Once he got that, I feel like it filled their whole teammates with confidence. And they were able to go down the field a little bit more, I guess, mean than before. Because we didn't see any demos out of them. We didn't see nothing in the first few games because our pace, our control was out of the world, man. Out of this world.
Yeah, well, we didn't see too much of that in the beginning, and then obviously things went awry in the Space Station matchup. That was, like we said, accuracy was really not doing well. We just weren't scoring the ball despite strong kind of tactics coming out from Alpine. Do you think is that